I'm very excited to be here. This is my first event like this, all the way down from Boston. So this is a college road trip story, and being my age is a sort of ancient history. But I was a student at the University of Maryland, and yeah, Terrapins out there. All right, so this is like my first road trip out west. It was a break. We had a few weeks to go, and a friend of mine had a drive-away Cadillac limousine from New Jersey. So we went up to New Jersey, and we connected with this drive-away Cadillac limousine, and five of us. This is 1970, so we're looking hippie-ish, you know, and the match between the car and passengers is very slim, you know. So one of the things we like to do in the car was pick up hitchhikers, because, you know, you're out there on the road for hours on the highway. You do not expect a Cadillac limo to pull over and pick you up and find hippies inside it. We would tell everybody that we stole it, which always had two different reactions, really. Some of them would get very nervous very quickly, and others would go, right, let's go, let's rob someplace. And so anyway, we took this. There's a whole story about the trip out, but what I'm trying to get to is the trip back. And I'm not sure how long this story takes, so I want to tell you right now that this story has no big bang finish to it. So if I like really speed up and wind things up at the bell, you haven't missed anything. You know, you can stop anywhere. Whoa! So anyway, we're going across the country in this Cadillac limo. It breaks down in St. Louis, and we don't have money for a hotel or anything, so we wind up staying the night with a group called the Children of God. I don't know if anybody remember these guys. They're one of many cults. They were worried a lot about the comet Kohoutek coming and destroying the Earth, and they lived in this was very cold. It was February. They lived in a house with no heat in St. Louis. So that tells you how crazy they were. So anyway, we get there, make the whole trip, and the thing about the driveway car is you get to Colorado, we have adventures there, but you don't get back. You have, you know, get back any way you want. Some people decided to take the bus back, some people decided to fly, and Susie and I decided to hitchhike back. And we get 60 miles outside of Denver in Deer Trail, Colorado. And we're stopped by the police. The police tell us, you cannot hitchhike on the highway, you must take a bus. So we go into Deer Trail, Colorado, and we're standing there at the bus station, which is like a telephone pole with a Greyhound sign on it. We're standing there, and a guy comes out of the building behind us, which looks like some kind of huge warehouse, and he says, the bus doesn't come till tomorrow. And we say, oh, well, I guess we'll wait till tomorrow. So he said, no, come on in, settle in, you know, we got plenty of room. And he does, because it's an old Studebaker showroom. And he has miles of space. He's a long-distance trucker. He's built a balcony that goes around the whole second floor. His wife had a thrift shop in the front, a basketball court on the side, and a still operating automobile repair unit in the back, plus a guy who came through hitchhiking 3 or 4 years before, who's now living in a trailer in the back. And they say, well, we're driving to Kansas City in a few days. If you want to stay a few days, you can just pick up a ride with us. And we say, well, great, you know. And then we're looking for things to do in Deer Trail, Colorado, and their 12-year-old son has a map of the abandoned Titan Missile Base, which is nearby. And he's written away, and he's gotten all these plans for the abandoned Titan Missile Base. He says, it's really cool, you should come, you know. We said, we're at Deer Trail, Colorado. The abandoned Titan Missile Base sounds like a hot item. So we go down, and we climb under a chain link fence, and we go across this field, and there's this big cement platform, and then there are stairs that go down forever. And we're going down the stairs, we have flashlights and stuff, and it looks sort of like Aliens 2, with everything's ripped out of the old station, you know, and there are things like snakes full of wires and things. No equipment's left, but there are snakes everywhere. And we get down to the silo, and we're already 4 flights down, and we throw rocks out into the silo, and we hear it 5, 6. It's deep. And so we look around, and the only other impressive point I want to make is that the bathrooms, all the toilets are mounted on rubber fixtures so that when the big bomb comes, it just shakes around. And that's why we're safe today. Thank you.